Well, hey everybody, welcome to the chair with James. Gonna do the Week 16 NFL picks, at least what I think. Usually wrong, sometimes right. Today, Thursday, you got the 49ers at the Titans. Thursday night football, only on the NFL Network. If you're wondering, unless you're in those areas, you find it locally. Um, Titans seem depleted, and their offensive line, Sofold and Lewin, are both out. So uh, they have a great defense, and I think that's the only way they're going to win. Tannehill has to find Jones, but Jones is kind of Julio Jones. He's often injured, and I'm surprised he's playing today. The 49ers, even though they don't have Mitchell at running back, Elijah, they still have Deebo Samuel and Brandon Akunik. I can't remember the name, but say the name well, but he's great as well. Jimmy G is just a game manager, and their defense is really good. 13th in the league. The Titans, I think, are 15th or 16th. I can't remember. Anyway, I think 49 defense should have a field day or night and win tonight. Saturday, Christmas special. Two games. Browns at the Packers. I think the Packers will win pretty easy. I do not know who's going to start for Cleveland, if Baker's ready to go, or if even the other backup is ready. It might be Nick Mullins again starting for Cleveland. I don't think it's going to matter anyway. They abandoned the running game in the first half of their game against the Raiders, and then they brought it back, and they led, only to lose by a field goal. At any rate, the Packers are always hungry. Being at home will be great, and I kind of expect it to be a blowout. I'm not expecting that to be a good game at all. The second Christmas game on Saturday is the Colts at the Cardinals. Both teams going in real separate directions. You got the Colts, who are running well. Their defense is great again, and Carson Wentz, he's doing well. He's doing okay, I should say. He's not blowing everybody away. The Cardinals somehow lost to the one-win Lions last week. They're definitely not the team we thought they were. They seem to be falling in the wild card spot as the Rams go up on them. So I think the Cardinals will win, or the Colts will win easily in that. Sunday action, Sunday morning. Lions at the Falcons. These two, I think, played last year or the year before, and Todd Gurley wasn't trying to score, but he somehow went over the pylon or the line. And the Lions players, it was funny, in that picture, were saying, no, he scored a touchdown, yeah. And it was just weird to see that picture. Anyway, that might be the only thing interesting to talk about in that game. But the Lions are playing better. Dan Campbell doing well, motivating these players who, are playing with house money now. It's not like they're playing for a playoff spot. They're playing for pride, Lions pride. The Falcons are playing for something. They're trying to stay in that wild card race, and 7-7, and I think the Falcons will win. Got to find Kyle Pitts if you're Matt Ryan. But don't be shocked that the Lions won that. Don't be shocked. Big game, the Rams at the Vikings. The Rams tied for first with the Cardinals. Vikings winning on Monday night. The Rams on Tuesday night. I think the Rams will win, but it won't be as easy. Dalvin Cook is still a problem. Justin Jefferson, and if Kirk Cousins can ever be solid for a whole game, they might have a chance. But I think the Ram defense will do very well against Minnesota. So I'm going to go with LA. Next game, it's the bottom of the pile. It's the Jaguars in New Jersey to face the Jets. I thought the Jaguars would come out and do well and beat the Texans the first game without Urban Meyer, but that was not the case whatsoever. Jets lost to, I believe, Philadelphia, and didn't show up well. Zach Wilson had a poor game. I'm hoping these two tie, honestly, but I think the Jets will win. Next game, the Giants at the Eagles. Divisional game, but a big game for the Eagles as they're trying to get that last spot. Washington is right with them for the wild card. The Giants just playing out the season, embarrassing themselves. Mike Glennon was playing, but he got hurt, so it will be Jeff Fromm coming in. I believe that's his first name. I think the Eagles should dominate and not allow the Giants to stay in. Barkley for the Giants is questionable, but he's a one-man band there. Next game, biggest game I think of the week, I would say. The Bills and the Patriots for the AFC East division, when you think about it. If it comes down to a tiebreaker or whatnot. Huge game. So the last time they faced each other in Orchard Park, there was barely any passing going on. I think Mac Jones only threw twice, I believe. At any rate, threw only for like 19, 13 yards, whatever it was. They ran the ball well over the Bills. This time I don't think the winds will be that bad, and the Patriots definitely had a letdown game against the Colts last week. Yes, it was without Harris, but we'll see if he comes back. For the Bills, they got back on track against the Panthers last week. Panthers are they're bad. Oh, gosh. This one is very tough to see because you think the Bills now can find their formula and win, but they got to run better. The Patriots, Mac Jones has to do better. He looked lost last week against the Colts. This should be a really good one, but a struggle for both offenses. I'm going to go with the Bills, if they got everything right. Next game, divisional, another big one. Ravens at Bengals. This is for first place in the AFC North. Lamar Jackson probably won't be back. Bengals coming off the win in Denver last week. Ravens coming off of a loss against Green Bay at home when they came all the way back and went for two again and missed. And all they could have done was kick an extra point and go to overtime. Or the game would end in regulation. With Rodgers with 42 seconds left, could have, just won the game there. But, anything could happen. Like an interception, fumble, whatever. But Jim Harbaugh definitely rolling the dice and crapping out. I'm going to go with the Bengals. Hopefully they're in first place. But I'm going to hope that they grow up and win. That would be awesome to see. Next game, Chargers at Texans. It should be a laugher. Despite the COVID issues the Chargers have, they should defeat the Texans pretty easily. But, hey, who knows? It might be a game. Next game, divisional, Buccaneers at Panthers. I expect Tampa Bay and Tom Brady to be way better than they were on Sunday. They did sign Le'Veon Bell, but that's pedestrian. Le'Veon, he doesn't matter much. They play a Panther team that's with two quarterbacks, and neither are good. PJ Tucker, Cam Newton, they keep going back and forth. One has, one half, or one has one quarter. Both are bad. I don't think Sam Darnold would have done much anyway. Anyway, I think the Buccaneers get back on track, even though they lost Chris Godwin. We'll see how Mike Evans does, but other people have to step up for the Bucs, and their defense has to step up pretty well. The Bears and the Seahawks play. It's really a non-game, really. And it sucks to say, Seattle had a run of winning seasons, and this won't be one of them for the first time since 2011. The Bears struggling. Justin Fields Did not look well. With every drop pass, with every missed time play, the Bears fans was giving it to them. The players on Monday against Minnesota, in which they lost 17-9. Seahawks seems like just now playing out the season. The trade rumors you're going to hear in the offseason, I don't know if Russell Wilson will ever want to leave Seattle. But you wonder, are they going to start over and trade him and acquire draft picks and then rebuild, or are they just going to see what they can get, in free agency and make trades happen? Who knows? So the offseason will be interesting in Seattle. Next game, divisional, the Broncos at the Raiders. And both are 7-7 in third place. Last time they met was in Denver earlier in the season. The Raiders won. Teddy Bridgewater, he got injured, and very unfortunate because he keeps getting injured. And it seems like the worst injuries. So Drew Lock will start, I believe, for the the Broncos. Raiders won last week, and they're both still in it at 7-7. I'll have more on the Raider preview. I think the Raiders will win though. Next game, Steelers at Chiefs. You'll see this probably nationally, unless you're watching the Raider game. Chiefs back on track. They won last Thursday, so they've had a lot of rest. Steelers got lucky. They played a tight end team that gave them the game, honestly. It was demoralizing for Tennessee, and it gives the Steelers a glimpse of hope. But this game, I think the Chiefs will run them over. So I don't have a doubt Kansas City will win that. Sunday night game, divisional, it's Washington and Cowboys. Depending on Tony Pollard being back, that if he's back and running, I think it would be a blowout. Heineke, I don't think he'll play. It'll probably be what's his name, Garrett, who's been out of the league, in the league for Washington. And you can tell they really missed him. The points they scored was on defense for Washington. But the Cowboys, their defense is great, and the offense is greater. So I think Dallas will win Sunday night. Monday night football, you got Dolphins at the Saints. Dolphins right now on a 6-game winning streak. They started out 1-7. Their defense is doing well. Offense with Tua is shaky, but sustainable to somehow win games. And last week it was against the Jets. Jets made it a game in Miami. I'm thinking the Jets 2 weeks ago lost to Philadelphia. At any rate, Jets lost both. That's all you got to know, sadly. The Saints coming in. Shut out Tom Brady. First time in forever that happened. They're coming off the high of that. And I don't know how many points they score against Miami, but we'll see how Miami's defense corrals Kamara and Hill. That'd be interesting to see that. Remember, they only scored 9 points against Tampa, so we'll see how they do against Miami. I'm going to go with the upset with Miami winning. I feel like Monday night, so that would be fun. We'll see, though. And speaking of that Washington game, Antonio Gibson didn't practice today, so on Thursday. And then Heineke is activated for the COVID list. So that's what I was wondering. So it won't be Garrett, but it will be Heineke going for Washington. So that makes that Sunday night game very watchable and very fun. So that's what I think for the Week 16 picks. I wonder what you guys think out there. Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Bye.